Hey, how you doing? It's me again, and I really gotta say it. Alright, he's right. I'm Matt, Cigar Smoking Vets, right here on YouTube, Facebook, as well as a few of the other pages that we've mentioned in at least one or two reviews that we've done, including the great shop out of Fort Worth, Texas. You shut up. It used to be bad enough we had to read them, but now, because of these things, now I get to hear the son of a gun. But, yes, thank you very much. Yeah, I heard you. Where was I? Oh, yes, the Underground Shop and Group out of Fort Worth, Texas. Today, we are going to be doing the MBombay. It's a relatively, you see a nice, beautiful Connecticut wrapper. Relatively veinless and seamless, no major tooths. Nice big band on it. Covers about 3/4 of it, so once I fire this thing up, I'm going to take that off and see what we got going. Now, first thing right before I do the light, notice it's closed. Was closed at both ends until I cut it, but so we're going to see how this thing goes. Now, right off the light, it's got a really classic. When you get into the Connecticut wrappers, it's got this real classic taste to it. It's definitely got some creaminess to it, some cedar. So at this point, I think what we're going to do is we're going to take this nice band off. Gorgeous. While I'm doing this, I'd like to thank our friends over at MBombay for sending me the stick to review for them. Very gracious of you folks over at MBombay. Ron Ariano, Mel Shah. That's him. I'm hoping I'm not butchering your name, sir. And no issues with this big wrapper coming off. Band coming off. So we're gonna get this thing down to the thirds. We'll let you know how it goes. I know. Stop it. He's in my ear again, huh? Alrighty, so here's what we did. I forgot, my fault, to explain the countries of origin. So, as the filler, there is a Honduran, there is Nicaraguan, Dominican, and Peru as the countries, as where the tobaccos came from for the filler. The binder is a Dominican, and the beautiful wrapper on the outside here is a nice 2001 Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. We're about 10 minutes in. See how little we've gone down. Would you say we finished this first third? Hopefully this guy will shut up. Gosh, turn the volume down on you. We'll get the first third done and we'll see where it brings us. As you can see, the ash is holding on real good. No flakiness. It's not quite a razor sharp burn, but no issues on it yet. What I'll do is I'll let it catch up a little bit. There's definitely some spice, some cinnamon, and some nuttiness. Granted, for any of you who have watched Cigar Smoking Vets, you know there'll never be anything quite as nutty as me. Right, L Train? I said right, L Train? But I'd say maybe some definite like nutmeg, cinnamon, nothing overpowering, not burning your mouth kind of spice. Just nice, like I said, cinnamon, kind of nutmeg, nuttiness, real good. We're gonna get through the second third. And I'm going to try myself here. See how far we can go before this ash falls off. You guys can see how long it's been since I've been doing reviews. I've just been enjoying and not really dissecting cigars for pretty close to a year now due to various issues. But I think the finish is more of a coffee. And it's real good. I could definitely see this being a morning stick with a nice cup of coffee to go with it, you know. Definitely price range. Well, I got into a little bit of trouble with giving out price ranges because every area of the country seems to have different pricing for their sticks. So I'm not going to give that, but it is definitely, I'll let you know if it's pricey, affordable, or just downright pocketable. Pocketable meaning, no, it's not. I don't want to say cheap because we know what cheap is and you can find cheap in your drugstore. But inexpensive. This one is definitely an affordable cigar. And I could see as a daily smoke with your morning coffee if that's the route you choose. Like I said, summertime, you can see me with my Mountain Dew. But with winter coming up, I'm gonna say that for the wrap up. Ah, damn it. Broom in Studio One, broom in Studio One. Oh, we're mobile. And this, zoom in. I think a lot of that is the concrete that made it smash like that. As you can see, often it's still a nice solid chunk. It's been so long since I have been doing these reviews on a regular basis that some things have escaped me, such as how to work my camera. We're into the final third. And at the transition point, there were no transitions in flavor. Great construction, nice, sharp burn line. No construction issues whatsoever. As you saw just a second ago, the ash did hold on to about halfway through the stick. And we'll be right back with our final thoughts of the stick, as well as a wrap-up. So stick around. I gotta wash you out. You're dirty. About 45 minutes in, you see we're pretty much at the nub now. I know there's some that do these little tricks, clips, toothpicks, whatever. I go until my fingers start burning. Now, I haven't started yet, but we're going to start this wrap up with this great cigar. From the light all the way through these past 45 minutes of this Corona size cigar, well, it used to be Corona size, it was a nice, creamy, cedary smoke with some cinnamon and nutmeg notes in it. Nice coffee finish throughout the entire stick. The final third, I'm not sure how to introduce this one, but it brought in some different flavors, different types of spices that I can't quite put my finger on. And there's nothing overpowering throughout any of this. It's been a great stick, medium in body, and the flavors don't overpower the strength of the stick. The stick doesn't overpower the flavors. It was a great blend here. Again, the filler is Honduran, Nicaraguan, Dominican, and Peruvian, I believe is the correct term for it. The binder was Dominican, and the wrapper was a 2001 Ecuadorian Connecticut wrapper. I apologize to the folks of MBombay. This is the first review I've done with my hearing aids, and I'm still trying to get used to them. I may be doing these without hearing aids, I'm not sure. But the MBombay is not a cheap cigar, in that you're not looking at $3-4 a stick, but at the same point you're not looking at $15 to $20 a stick. It's right there in the affordable medium range of affordability. Now, a question I always ask myself during these wrap-ups, and don't usually ask it out loud: will I have another MBombay? Bears do shit in the woods. The Pope indeed is Catholic. And yes, there is an airplane flying overhead right now. Yes, I am definitely going to be in the market for some more MBombays. Keep your eyes out. The band, put this down for a second. It's a very unique band, very large in size. You can't miss the MBombay. Will I have another one? Oh, hell yeah. Did I enjoy this past, let me check the time. Have I enjoyed the past 50 minutes? Oh, very much so. I would like to thank Mr. Ron Ariano one more time for supplying me with this cigar for review. I'd like to thank the folks over at MBombay for such a great cigar. Mel Shah. If I butchered anybody's names, from the bottom of my heart, I do apologize. A big thank you again to Colonel Don Wiggins for allowing me a platform beyond the CSV world to broadcast these reviews. And now, as we close, I know I've had some great jokes, but I feel that I need to be a little bit serious. The V in CSV world is vets, veterans like myself, like a lot of you watching. There is a pandemic that we need to address, and we're going to start right now. As of last check, 22 veterans and 1 active service member who still wears the uniform commit suicide every day. If you or someone you know feels that there's no way out, please reach out. Reach out for the help. It takes the courage and strength of a real warrior to reach out for help. You're not alone. None of us are. Please. At the end of this video, there'll be numbers and contact information as to how you can reach out for help. Please, don't be one of 22. Until we meet again, CSB World. Happy smoking.